Okay, Roger, once again, Mud Fossil University, and today, one very quick one, we're going to talk about the transition metals that are in the rocks that everybody thinks are just rocks, and they're not. They are actual living creatures at one time, and now they have decayed. Well, here's what happened. The rocks you see were in the flood, the giant flood that happened. It just happened, and it was worldwide, and the result of that flood was that the rocks the creatures that were in the water leached into the water, they soaked. And as they soaked over a very long time, the transition metals, which are in the water of your body, went into the water of the ocean. Because the same pH, everything's right, and the transition metals don't know what to do, and they go. And that's where you have your carbon. All right? Your carbon is part of that complex, and it moves in and out of your body. It moves through your body and your blood. Well, once you die, it all moves out of your body and goes here and there. And anytime there's water, which just goes very quickly, and here is the proof of that. Here is some mud fossils right here that are still steeped with the transition metals, still inside mostly. Well, a lot of it. You see the metal in there? I hope you can see that, the metal. And this is the blood that leaked out through the bottom of this is a toe. And if you can see the black and the red back there, the vein and the artery. Maybe a little bit of moisture there. All right, but anyway, you see all these colors? That indicates the transition elements. And these little flakes and all these sparkly little things, that's all from blood. Blood creates the chemistry that creates crystals. And they are all garnets are from blood. And this one here is a finger, and that's the garnets that blow out of the tip of the finger, and that's all the blood that leaked down around. Blood it chelates. It's actually CH. It chelates, and it surrounds and protects the blood vessel, and that's the blood metal complexes in the blood, which are the transition metals. And here's, I think this is a longer, I'm not sure what it is, but it's all crushed up, and it's all the transition metals. You see all the sparkly things in there? Everything that's on the earth is part of a creature at one time. So anyway, I soaked these things just for a couple of days, and here, lo and behold, we have blood. All right, see that? That's blood, actually. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can move the camera over here. I'm not good doing this stuff. All right, you see that? Now I'm going to put that in a microscope and take some slides, and we're going to look into this. This is part of the blood study that I'm doing now. That's a transition metal study, but this blood is the transition, where the transition metals come from. And bacteria in your body create enzymes. Bacteria are living things. They live in your body, and they just do what they do. They live, and they create enzymes. All right, enzymes are literally a chemistry set. Literally, I'm not kidding you. It's like a little chemistry set. It says, hey, what do we need? And he says, well, I'm a Bioclopidus bacteria. And it says, well, the Bioclopidus makes mercury, or not mercury, you don't want that in your body, but it might make silver or gold or aluminum or any of those things that you need in your body to transfer the molecules around your body. That is the transition. That is the way they transfer the molecules around your body. It is the transition. Now, so you got all these things in your body, and they're in your blood. And here's where I'm going to start to find out what they are, where they are in the mud fossils, because the mud fossils are they're all creature body parts, and they all have a certain chemistry, and they have a certain chemistry at certain places. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be testing out. So that's all I wanted you to see, is that this transition metal stuff is not silly, and carbon C14 dating is silly. Because this is the kind of stuff that moves in and out, and it will never, ever, 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 I mean, I can't get enough evers in there until it gets to this point. You see that? This once was like this, the rest of these things. It was like a piece of mud. Well, actually, it was a piece of a guy's finger once or something. And now it's all you got left here is the blood. The blood is what really protects itself. It's amazing. They think that's the thing that goes away easiest. It's the blood that lasts the best. All right. So anyway, that's about transition metals. Now I'm going to be doing a study, and we're going to be looking at everything. And people have been sending me things and talking to me and telling me things. I'm learning a lot. So I'm hoping I can learn, and I hope you can learn too. And that's what we're going to do together. All right? And by the way, that one right there, you see that? That's a lung. That's the blood that's leaking out of a lung. The lung is it's a rock, but it's a lung, and the blood is the red and the black that leaks out, and that is the FeO2 and FeO3 blood. Blood in the vein blood in mud fossils is always black, and the red blood is red, rust, all that different colors, and they get very, very well preserved. I mean, that's as preserved as you're going to get. You could eat that thing if it wasn't so hard. All right, anyway, that's the deal.